Here we go. We got
Okay, mandible into our left side. Yeah. They patched it up for now. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Grab that bandage.
Okay, talk to me in Discord real quick.
I need somebody to bandage. Just wrap the foot and hold pressure.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Wrap the foot, hold pressure on it. Just stand there,
Please.
take one of the bandages from the courier,
Please.
wrap the
Someone
foot, hold pressure
help
on
out,
it.
Loretta.
She has
Please.
the bandages.
I'm right here. What have we got here?
These are
Crown
the
bandages.
crown only. Crown.
Yeah,
on
yes,
soldiers
yes.
only.
Mandible on the.
You're the one who has
Give
them.
it to me.
Right there.
Mandible on the
Mandible.
left waist.
On the side.
Spiders. Big fuck off spiders.
There we go.
I bandaged it for now,
I don't
but
need to bite on this anymore.
so you could help her out later. But
Dost wanted to be with him.
I am sorry
Kate.
for your loss.
please tell me you'll be able to help out with this, please.
I can, I'm just saying, like, once we pull it out, there's gonna be a lot of blood and I can stitch it up, but like, not in
Inside
bandages.
me, it
It's not in
went
it.
into me.
Yeah.
It went in.
Okay, well,
Fuck
you're
off.
fucking bleeding.
You do see bandages on her left side that was attempting to staunch the flow from a very deep wound from the mandibles of a spider.
All I've got is my suture kit, I'm gonna have to try my best.
Very well.
Where is Faye? Go find Faye. You know what we need.
You got it.
All right. Medical roll it. Here we go. Roll it. Do you have any do you have any modifiers to medical, Quinn?
The only thing that I know is that Soma has given her 3 to 4 lessons on how to stitch.
Very well. We will... Let me double check real quick.
Anything else?
I'm medicing all the bad work right now. What happened? Are you Keep talking to her, grabs hand.
We are fine. That's
Comfort her.
I'm gonna let it. We made it.
Oh,
Alright, I packed together. Remember?
Get a hold of yourself, guys.
One moment.
We're gonna do our best. These next few days we want to
Fucking leg is gone!
We're still going.
It's just their foot. Which isn't great, but at least it could.
One moment,
it could be
please.
worse, honestly.
Slipping. That's alright. Take your time.
That's not.
You still have the leg, at least.
There's so much blood, my hands keep slipping.
There's so much we still have to do.
Come on.
Crystals.
Has this one been treated
Do you
yet?
have the key
Yes.
to the
He
cabin?
has. He should be fine.
Kyler.
Gets up on the other side.
up there?
Also being treated.
You can see his helmet is off and there's just blood and mucus just going down all the way to his collarbone, and his leg is just shattered from looks like mandibles.
Yeah, he's helping him walk.
What's happening there?
They're treating some of the wounded. Looks pretty rough.
Okay. Ah, good. Quinn's out here.
Don't be stupid.
Miss Quinn, there's another one who needs treatment.
Come on.
Yeah, well, it's just gonna have to take a
All right.
fucking
We'll put you by the
second.
tree.
I'm stitching.
Pause. Quinn, I have rolled a natural 1 for the medical, and as such, I'm going to need to decide the fate of Loretta Hartford, as the medical did not pass and is not staunching the flow fast enough to find purchase. At this time, I need to double check if you've had any death rolls, Loretta, for the threshold. Stand
I
by.
don't.
You do not?
Wasted my
Very
nat
well.
20 on
I
you.
do not.
Very well. Loretta, your fate will now be determined on the roads outside Adwick as the auditor looms over. Loretta Hartford, you probably didn't think today that you would go out into the woods by the lake to go fight giant spiders for the sake of the people, watching guardsmen get cut down left and right as bolts go flying, maces crashing into the carapace and so on, let alone to be dragged outside, bleeding heavily from your side, as the barmaid comes to suture your side in an attempt to save your life. With a 7. Death will not find you this day. But man, oh man, this was something that you regret ever even partaking in. This was not fucking worth risking your life over, almost dying over. continue.
To the guard, I can walk. They can barely.
Don't need it. Let me focus.
I'll just try to. I'll be fine.
Listen, he's gonna be yelling at me. Need to escort you at least. Come on, to the gates.
Get you to one
Rin,
of the
did she
medics.
clear them all out?
I believe there were some guard medics.
Yeah, we got 2 of them. The only 2.
Maybe if you put more effort into training and getting more medics, we wouldn't have a problem. Obviously, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying.
Hey!
What?
Doris, not right now.
Can you request a bandage from the god?
They're trying.
Fuck you.
I
At least I'm
suppose
the one
with
making an effort to save by your men's life.
I suppose with
Dick. That's the best I can do for now. Where's the other one?
Wait,
This is the rabble.
I think they brought him over towards the, see if the guard medics can help him.
please stay away, please.
What happened?
The garrison.
Spiders.
The garrison.
Stay with me.
Spiders had intercepted some
here.
refugees bringing goods into town.
Not on that legacy.
What a mess.
I'll be alright.
This happens, okay.
Here we go. Click on me.
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Oh dear.
Again.
How can the red not get hurt?
There we go.
One of the spiders. Before I can get to them, they were going head to head with a spider on.
I can actually
She is-
get
she is-
Speak up.
and then
It belongs
click
to
there.
the...
Click now.
I've got it,
Small
Lillian.
guy.
There we go. I'll put you here.
Where is he?
Okay.
Got it, somebody in there. I'm still here.
That was
Oh, okay.
went off by
Get her
the
fixed.
I haven't seen him for a little.
I met you.
Hopefully the spiders
Are you
can get there.
alright before I leave?
I sure hope so. They went running off to go look for berries and such.
Well, we took care of the spiders and we didn't see them nearby, so...
Rin,
The armor.
Dorst was leading this.
I see my
Oh,
spear
Rin.
ended up in your hands.
Oh my goodness. You two are okay. Okay, that's good. I was actually
Oh,
I
this
was
is
quite
yours?
I was quite worried about you two.
Yes,
And
that's
there's your
mine.
spear.
A wonderful clusterfuck.
That's my fishing spear.
There you go.
I gave it to the big lady to help her.
talk to you for a
Yeah,
second.
and then they
Whoa,
handed it to
whoa,
me
whoa,
when they had to
whoa,
go
whoa,
carry
careful with that.
someone.
Oh,
Sure.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, almost got my nose off.
A little bit big for him, but
So, you completely cleared them out.
I don't know. There were only 2 there.
Cave?
Somebody was talking about there was no, it was on the road. We didn't go nearby any cave.
Okay. Alright, that's all. Thanks.
The bodies are still there. Tourniquet said you can harvest them. I'm not sure. If you want to do anything with them, they're all yours.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you. On the road near the lake?
Yeah, just go along the left side, cross the bridge.
Sure.
The ship right there.
Alright. Thank you, Rin. I do appreciate it. Got something to find.
Sounds like you all had an adventure.
Just
Well,
a
we
bit.
didn't.
There was two giant spiders by the lake.
I don't know if I'm actually able to keep it, but we'll see.
Wonderful world. You try to help people and you get fucking smacked. For
I
it.
got a
Cade.
bucket of berries and mushrooms.
Best now that I'm thinking about it. Don't want to trick you.
Best keep them to yourself.
Anything injured is my pride.
I'm giving them
Kyler.
to the
End up finding Faye.
the tavern.
Yeah, we're taking them to the tavern.
Mhm.
it.
That's the plan. Let's go.
Sorry, say again.
Did you end up finding Faye?
I did.
Where is she?
I don't know where she went after this. Maybe. I know she was up on the rock over there speaking with Amelia before. It was Amelia. Fuck, I'm having a brain fart.
Lisa.
Elisa. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Get back up. She went back up there. Probably.
Thanks,
They were
Gabe.
speaking before I found her.
I'm in Western Australia. I didn't feel shit.
not axe made for weapons, they're made for cutting down trees.
Hi, Kyler.
Hello. Everything going okay?
Were you part of the whole spider
Nope.
thing?
First I heard of it was when I saw you
Okay.
treating them.
Aye. Yep, well, Loretta and the two guards seem to be fine. So, there's that for an update.
Okay. Have you seen Faye around here?
Not since this morning, no.
Okay.
Did you need her for something?
Trying to get her to harvest the bodies of the spiders, that way we can use the venom. Apparently it's useful for potions.
Aye, anti-venom and such, yes.
How would you feel about carrying
Have you checked her hut yet?
one of the bodies? Yeah, I have.
I could do that.
Okay.
Hi.
How'd you feel like carrying both of the bodies?
I'm strong enough for that unless they are more than 400 pounds each, so...
Sure, let's grab these bodies then.
Alright, do you know if they are still there, or are you just assuming
I
they're
was
still
told
there?
they were still there, but I might just quickly
Wonderful,
check.
then let us grab them.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk to God real quick, pray, make sure there's...
Hey Shinny, real quick question if you're free.
Yo, what's up?
Those bodies of the spiders, are they still there?
Gigabits would know. I mean, what's your intentions?
Yos is going to carry them to Faye to harvest them for the spider venom.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's a time limit on that. Let me see what Giga says. Give me 1 second.
Sure, take your time.
Hey Giga, are the spider corpses still out there, or were any spiders killed?
No, they're still there.
Okay, so the spider corpses are still there.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
2 on the road.
All right, got it. Let me move you up. There's the answer, Kyler. So, yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. I will let Yursa, honestly, Yursa's pretty strong. Yursa can carry both.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Shinny.
Yeah, I'm just streamlining that a bit for you guys. I don't think that's technically true. They're pretty heavy creatures, but I'm gonna let her move both this one time. You
Okay.
can just tell her that.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Love you.
Alright. I love you too.
Yeah, I smell the bodies still there. Let's go.
Alright, wonderful, cool. I went over and I thought I didn't see them, but I see that you have just a really good sense of smell, so...
They're on the road. Nudge, nudge. And it is confirmed you can carry both of them, even though they are kind of heavy. So.
Yeah.
So with a 19, you hear plate?
Yep.
Up ahead, coming down the road.
I stand in front of the spider body, which I think is around here somewhere.
There is a body of a spider in this area.
Hey.
Baking in the sun. Mmm, smells great.
Greetings, Irelandese.
Greetings.
Imperials.
So that's not a good sign, huh?
No, that's a terrible sign.
Well, just going to grab
Yeah.
the spider, and then where is the other
It's
one?
a big fucking and heavy. That's a big fucking spider, and man, is it heavy.
She needs confirmed she can carry both.
I carry 800
The other
pounds on the
one-
daily.
Well, it's surprising how heavy this one fucking spider is. The other one, I believe, is up the hill a little bit. Probably just imagine that way a bit. Probably like.
Alright. Hey, this is why I took the rope from Jax. Wonderful. Tie it around there and...
Oh, that's gross.
Oh god, these are so
See,
heavy.
Ursa
Yeah.
hauling 2 giant spiders.
Oh,
Alright,
Great.
let's double time it.
I'm like using the legs as a leverage for one and the rope for another.
I'm so sorry you have to do this, yes. I can't carry shit myself.
Wait, are they dripping stuff? God, are you still here? Are they bleeding? I'm going to assume they're bleeding. I'm just gonna assume, just so I can get covered in blood all over again. But
Yay.
just assume it's like icky green spider blood.
Yum. Let's cut the corner here. I am quite worried about those Imperials.
This is not like there's a walk right then. What the...
They're probably going to deliver a let us in or die thing. Like a surrender or we'll kill you,
Most
bitch.
likely. Oh, these are so heavy. It's good that I show off how strong I am on the date daily.
It's hard for me to forget. Okay. I need to find Faye.
If you want to run ahead and see if she's at the swamp house. I
Honestly,
dropped these off at the swamp house.
Yeah, I'm thinking just drop them off at the swamp house, whether she's there or not. I don't want you to have to carry them the entire way, looking for her and stuff.
That's deep water.
Yeah, let's go this way.
This I can steep over. I know this much. Okay. God. Stinky over here.
This is where Maya keeps her sweet potatoes, by the way.
Ah, it is not my sweet potatoes.
Uh-oh.
It is Penny's. Why, uh-oh.
More Imperials up ahead.
Have you stolen from Penny? Oh.
No. I don't know if it's more or the same. Oh, it might be the same. Okay. I was a little turned around.
I assume it's the same.
I was worried they were setting up like a flanking thing to like circle the city or something, and I was like, uh-oh.
They would need more men than that to circle the city.
Well, they could just like hold the gates. You're doing so well, Yasa. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. Don't sound like that, though. You don't sound proud at all.
I never said. Oh god. Yeah, I'm quite monotone.
Oh.
Sorry, my head died for a second. They really just let them right in, huh?
I'm carrying 2 enormous spider corpses.
Oh my lord.
Oh, okay.
Deep breaths. That's the key.
Don't feel like. All right.
What?
Young man, you're on the nice.
What? It's keeping your breath.
Aye.
This girl I knew in Gradia said that that's the best way to get your strength back. Apparently all women do it.
It is a good exercise.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid walking too much in water right now. Thank you.
That's okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, don't
Try
slip.
Not to slip. Okay. Stop breathing like that. You're going to hyperventilate. Don't do that.
Why does everyone take so long to catch their breath? I mean, everyone's like, oh, it's so long. You could just go and be done with it.
What, do you have the tiniest lungs in the world? I get you are very tiny, but I...
It's like the heart of a rabbit.
Oh dear. Okay. Get through these bushes. Oh, shut up, frog.
Bruh.
Don't rip it at me. Oh, there's branches right there. Oh. Had to choose a difficult path for
Yeah, I get lost.
Better.
I get lost.
Alright.
Nearly. It's.
There we go, finally.
You've got the bit. You need the.
No.
Let me see if she's in. Just dump the bodies out here.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine. Fuck. I don't think she's in. Maybe don't dump them.
There?
No,
I'm
just
gonna...
leave them out here, and I'm sure she can harvest them.
I'll put them in the shade right in front of the
Off
door.
the door. Yeah, that won't be terrifying.
They'll have to move it, but it's out of the sunlight,
True.
so they're not going to stink as bad.
Sun-dried spider.
Alright,
thank you for that,
now
yes.
let's see if there's a war happening.
Yeah.
Of course.
Let's go.
Alright, let me take my rope back. It's slimy.
Oh, slimy rope.
You
No.
wanna touch it?
No.
You sure?
No.
Alright. Alright, come on, let's get back to the war that is happening at home, I'm sure.
Oh, Dorst is gonna like flip his shit. Let's go this way. This way's quicker. Well, not quicker, but like less watery. Okay, fine. We'll go this way. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Aye. Yeah. Yep. Let's just Oh, wet shoes. Why not? Always wet shoes. Every fucking day. I'm going to have mold between my toes.
Ew.
That's how often I come out here. I swear to God.
Toe mold. Gross. I think Faye has something
Terrible. I sure hope she does. She lives out here. I can't imagine what she goes through.
for that. Have you seen her new dress?
It is very pretty.
Surprised it's not completely fucked up by the swamp.
I.
I'm surprised those Imperials didn't attack me on sight, to be honest.
You know, that is fair. They did not attack us at all. I was
Yeah.
most curious.
They fucking hate Drow, though.
I did not know they were extra racist towards your kind.
Yeah, well, they really hate elves, but, like, elves hate Drow. So then, you know, they're just skipping the step of elves
It's not
and
the
just...
situation of my enemy is my friend.
No, it's just, my enemy hates this person, therefore I hate them too, because the enemy is I hate my enemy. Plus, everyone hates Drow, so...
Sorry, just washing all the spider ewiness off of me.
Teehee.
Ugh. Gross. Alright. And rope and wetness.
Wow.
Wonderful.
Good
I
as
am
new.
Soaking. Gonna have to dry this out later.
You look beautiful, Yasa.
Thank you.
Wait. Yasa, my darling! Sugar Plum, you look amazing!
No, you don't get to say that. No.
Just trying to be more noble.
Is that the word? Thank you.
You've eaten today, right?
Alright. Snacks, yes. I turned down the stew earlier. And I'm glad I did, because that's what you ended up eating, right?
Yeah, I ate stew.
No, you did the right thing.
Nice.
Alright, so apparently Adwic's taken by Imperials now. Good job. You just let them walk. Yeah, they didn't even attack me. They walked past and on the horse, and he was like, Irelandians. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they walked right past us.
We are hoping for peaceful negotiations.
To end the war.
That would be a positive of this, yes.
They got on for this long without asking for negotiations. What changed?
I don't know.
Desperation.
It's not like they're those short ones on food.
Imperials aren't the types to negotiate when they have the upper hand.
Maybe they don't have the upper hand.
They just take and take. Which means...
Maybe for...
This is probably a more complex situation than we realize. Because here's the funny thing. When you have people of normal sensibility who break out into conflict, into war, or even into small scuffles, village versus village. I've seen it before. You get a lot of fighting, a lot of screaming, a lot of bloodshed. Until everyone starts to realize there's not going to be much of an end to it, and they do what everyone should have done from the first. Sit down and fucking talk things over. Normally, this is the kind of thing you would expect, seeing a convoy like that.
Maybe they're asking for surrender.
Problem is, Imperials are not sensible people, however.
I don't Perhaps they are taking loss from the other side. Orcs and other.
The east? Like, further east?
Hearing horses. Move. Horses are coming.
It's good.
Make way, make way.
Okay.
What the? What is Lord Godfrey here?
Captain Host.
Lord Godfrey?
I will be taking my house and returning west. It seems that your king decides to sell out to the Imperium. I will not. Good luck.
What?
Sell out? What does he mean, sell out?
Means he's giving them what they want.
Adwick?
And what do they want? Other than everything.
The Imperials are here. My only guess is to negotiate surrender.
Well, fucking old mate here just walked past.
Maybe he just doesn't want to deal with them.
Well, Godfrey just went past
Well,
and
of course
said,
he did.
"You're."
The ye old. We don't negotiate with
danger.
What?
What did he say?
Said your king has sold out to the Imperials. I will not. Good luck, and he fucked off. He's gone back west.
Thank you. Thank you. That's so hard.
What
Cover up a little bit more. You're missing some fabric right here. Just right here.
I need that.
He's gonna get out of here.
Yeah.
I need to press the D skill to get the fuck out of here. Fuck. Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah. Couple of days away, and we're all gonna start burning at the stake. Fuck that.
No, thank you. A group of Imperials has gone straight to the king. Most
I
of us
saw that.
Negotiations must have turned worse than we expected, but I don't know what the results of negotiations are.
Well, we know.
Came out of Lord Godfrey's mouth. We do.
I just went up there.
Our king sold out. Whatever the fuck that means.
We don't know what exactly that means. Does that mean we're giving land and not helping around us? Is it we're letting them storm the keep?
Congratulations, Mr. Schubert. Must be nice.
She was.
What do you mean?
Being human in a time like this.
Things will not be good.
Take a good look at everyone here. Take a real good look.
Kyler, let's talk at your place, yeah?
I know you citizens are worried. But this is a peace
When was, were you supposed to get any word from Arn and Haskell?
Tomorrow
In
evening.
like 3 days or so?
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow? Understood. Alright. Alright. Until then, do you have a bag?
A bag?
Aye.
Just want me to pack up and leave?
We're not leaving yet, but we call it the oh shit bag. When you realize, oh shit, people are at my door, you can just grab it and go.
I think I can put something together. I'd probably use like a sack or something, maybe. I don't have much. in
Worst
all
case,
honesty.
use Arn's blanket. That is good.
Now that I think about it, do you know Fenno's hut?
I do, yeah.
Completely
build it.
empty. Aside from Artemis.
Ah.
No one else is there anymore. Maybe we stay out there for a while. Out of the city.
That might be a good idea.
Okay. Let me gather my things then. Fuck.
Okay.
I talked
I'll gather mine.
Talked to Travis about his cart and possibly using it tomorrow in case we need it to find the others.
Oh.
And he said it's okay, so that way maybe we can move a little bit faster than if we were just on foot.
That'd be appreciated.
Mm-hmm. I'll meet you outside your house.
Aye.
I see. Are you? What? Dressed up for something?
I get distracted. He's dropped. See if you can learn any more.
I see. What is the news? The Imperial envoy?
Aye, and then, so the Imperials came in, they're speaking with the king, and then the, Godfrey and his troop, went out. So it's a bit strange.
I see.
But consider, there's another,
And
then
even
there's
more.
the king. No, that's the king, isn't it? Is that King Gavus?
It was.
He's still single, is he not? Wait, Amanda.
We gotta go.
All
King
right.
Gavus just fucking left too.
King Gavin, what?
Yep. Took his retinue.
He left?
He's gone.
The king up and left.
That's what I saw. He was walking out with all his men. He say anything to you?
You missed an important piece. An envoy from the Empire has come.
He said
and
good
he
luck,
looks
and that was
like
it.
The houses are not
Up
happy.
to go contingent of a couple hundred troops out.
All right. And
Lord Commander Godfrey. Lord Commander Godfrey has pulled his men.
And his people have
He's
just
headed-
left.
I saw
He's
that.
headed west.
Another one of the houses.
That was Gavus.
Do you know which
I
one?
believe-
I surmise the rest of his contingent.
It was not Gavus.
Are you sure? Because it looked like Gavus.
It was not
Gavus did not grow a beard since yesterday.
They mentioned
Everyone's fucking
Godfrey.
off.
Aye, Godfrey
He
left.
has a
that's
son.
right. Does he?
Oh, Sardo.
Oh,
I wanted to speak when we have a chance.
Good fucking luck, everyone.
I was actually on my way to the headquarters right now.
Just on the
We can walk there if you prefer.
All right.
That was Godfrey's son.
Godfrey's son.
Godfrey's son. Well, at least it wasn't the fucking king. It looked very similar to the king.
I guess that is why it looks similar. Alright.
So we have just lost Couple hundred soldiers.
It doesn't make sense. So they don't plan on fighting, but they...
Maybe the Imperials have asked them to fight them in open battle or something. Either that or they've just straight up walked out.
They just walked out. They're not even going in the right direction. So they're going west.
Well, that was Godfrey. Godfrey and his son are from the west. Godfrey said he was returning west. So he's fucked off completely.
So they really are just handing over the capital then?
All that we know is that whatever deal King Gavis made with the Imperials, Godfrey didn't like it, and has fucked off with his 800 men.
100? What kind of negotiations go that poorly?
Well, he also said that King Gavis has sold out. So, maybe he surrendered.
We hang around until tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
to see if we get the letter.
Yep.
And we try to find our men.
Mm-hmm.
And if we can't find them, I can take you north.
That's worrying. I don't like that thought.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, at least we have our stuff secured.
This turned out so nice. Oh, look at the little puppy.
Little
Aw.
Artemis, yeah. She'll be opening her eyes soon.
I remember when you cut it out of its mom.
God, it was tiny back then.
Aye, that's so small. But alright, let us get back to town. Make
See if
sure
we
we don't
can-
miss any
yeah.
details.
Yeah, good call.
Aye.
North, huh?
Aye. There's a civil war happening up there, but at least it's very cut and dry. And as far as I know, there's no one up there really cares about Drow. You're just another elf to them, so they're not going to favor you, but they're not going to be extra racist. That is something at least, yeah?
I'm sure I can turn people's minds. I've done a pretty good job here in our land.
Aye, and if we manage to find my clan, I'll still have influence there.
They won't be annoyed with you for leaving?
Bears wander all the time. It is what we do to think. Sure, I've been gone a bit longer than the average think, but they should appreciate that I come back at all. Hopefully.
I'll vouch for you.
You could say that I was just helping. They know me as a very helping type, so that's not a wrong alibi.
Okay. I'll need warm clothes then.
What was that?
I'll need warmer clothes.
Aye.
If that ends up happening.
Perhaps,
Hopefully it won't, but you know.
Aye. Worst comes to worst, when we go up, I can just give you my bear cloak. That'll keep you warm enough to get somewhere where we can get better clothing.
Isn't that like a big thing for you guys?
Aye, so that means that I have a lot of trust in you.
Oh.
is my duty to protect you, you know. With Arn and Haskell out, you know, who else is supposed to protect the little arsling?
Suppose so. Don't really have anyone else at the moment. Everyone else is kind of gone.
There's even more men leaving.
Who's at the front?
I cannot tell.
That's a royal guard.
Looks like a paladin? No, it's a royal. Oh no.
Looks like they're just giving it up.
Doesn't make sense. Normally humans are incredibly stubborn, so I don't know.
Must have been a pretty good fucking
What did
deal.
the king even say? Who else has just left? Hello.
That's all of Godfrey's men. His son was the second person to come through, and that was the rest of his contingent.
Hundreds of soldiers of House Godfrey have just left Adwick.
Isn't that like 800 and something men? 900,
Yes.
something like that.
If you are not human and you fear, go west. Godfrey will protect.
We need to know what was in that truce.
As far as we
is there
know,
going to
there's-
be a post?
It seems like, I mean, we just dropped them off. I doubt negotiations have even started, really. I think Godfrey just saw them and decided he wasn't going to talk with them.
What kind of leader does not at least talk? Still, hear them out before you decide to kill them, and at least hear them out before you decide to turn
That is
tail
not who
on who
Godfrey
you
is.
swore to protect.
Godfrey's
He's a
pretty bent on
warrior.
his
He
morals.
prefers to win.
Warriors know there's many ways to win.
Fuck.
Understood. Thank you.
I do worry for you two. I wouldn't blame you if you decided to head west.
Agreed. People are already panicking and making plans to leave. What should we do?
Expected. If you're not human, the Empire will
No, we're not sure.
most
entirely
likely
sure if they
hunt you
said
down.
this. It's just that Godfrey's
What should
men
we do?
left, but that's how much to be assured.
Just help calm down any panicking.
And
What you
I've
can
not been
do
talking about it nearly long enough for
is figure
anything
out
to be assured.
exactly what's actually going on, and then people will decide if they need to leave or not. If they're giving up Adwick, people will have
You're
to
right.
leave.
Let it be.
You need to figure out what's
we don't
going
know.
on.
We don't know anything of what's going on right now, except for the words of several cowards that have decided to leave just from the sight of seeing something.
That is still Lord Godfrey, and you will not talk about him that way.
Yes, yes. Sergeant Lily, good night.
Liliana.
How do you feel to recognize? Good.
Where do you all stand?
Help her calm down. I don't like this at all, but I didn't expect this kind of reaction from just an envoy showing up.
Okay, let's just say your king comes down and says, we have to give up Adwick. What are we doing? What are you doing?
If the king retreats from this spot, then we will leave. That is the soldier's duty.
Quite. Have a.
Though I'd rather not give up the city to about 8 people. That would be quite foolish.
Well, we just lost 800.
Well, there's still more of us. Though, when there's an envoy, there could be an army somewhere nearby.
Well, we know there are days right away. At least they're in, not Gagovia, the other forest. Bad area, that's the one. had to remember bad area. We know that they've got bad area. That's like a day's ride away. So
I know they have no reason to stop, but my hopeful outcome of this would be that maybe we just secede that land to the Empire and they stop their attack.
then our
Before they get
capital's
here.
right on the border of a fucking empire that hates us, Horst.
We could move the capital.
I'm not strong enough to pick up a whole fucking city, Horst.
I believe in you. Oh my god, it's sinking into the ground.
From my perspective, it looked like I was lifting it up.
What was that?
Sir, Commander Osgood's coming.
Oh.
Commander Osgood.
Make ready. Make ready. Attention. Stand at attention.
What?
What the absolute fuck did I just hear happened?
Sir, an envoy of the Empire has come.
The Empire.
Yes.
It's as he says.
We had the report this morning that they would be coming in. We escorted them to the castle.
The fucking Empire.
I don't know, it was just
Come to the
decided
guard
by the
barracks.
higher ups. Yes, sir.
There's unrest, and I need to know what just fucking happened.
Here we are. I'll tell you everything once we're inside. I don't want to cause more panic than there already is.
Something smells like piss in these walls.
Whoa, it's not that bad. Not that bad.
Kyler.
Yeah, you.
I don't suppose you heard the
Yeah, I did.
awful news, did you?
When you're wearing gold, you won't be
What?
assume that
Well, that's really bad for us non-humans, I suppose.
Yeah.
I spoke to him and he said we only have but one choice, but really depends on how you feel about it, I suppose.
West, but we don't know exactly what's happening yet, so just stand fast for a moment, okay?
Oh, alright. Will do. And
Kyler and I are making plans.
Even more reason
I'll
to
tell
win
you
war,
about
I
them
suppose.
later or inside, obviously.
Oh boy.
Anyone who isn't human.
We'll have to see.
Although,
I heard that correctly. Godfrey's son left,
you would know,
along with their men, but did Lord Godfrey himself leave?
I'm not sure.
Yes. Godfrey and his son left with his entire retinue.
They both left, okay. I see.
I saw 3 commanding officers and what looked like 800 people leaving the castle.
Oh, I saw that. I mean, this place really doesn't want to defend itself. I'm sorry. You're an elf and everything, and well,
Drow.
Drow. I'll have those. I'll have that research done tonight for whatever it's worth. I don't know if you're staying now. I guess you heard. I think we were walking through something about going west.
We'll have to see what happens.
Hmm.
The You're lucky.
The politics of peasants are tedious. The politics of nobles are treacherous. And well, if Godfrey leaving wasn't tantamount to some kind of treason, I don't know what is.
Do you know what you heard anything on the inside?
No, I was just in the scribery when it happened. I heard some people yelling. They came in off the street and said that there were Imperial troops walking around.
Yeah, they just strode their way in. On horses.
God. I can only imagine what they must be thinking right now. Gavis and his inner circle. What are they doing? What's been going on up in the castle this whole time?
Don't know.
Baylor, I imagine you've heard.
Yes, and I've already made the preparations to be packing my things weeks from now.
What? Oh.
Unlike
I
others,
suppose you'll be
I'm prepared.
I suppose you'll be staying around long enough to at least for me to give you these translations or whatever you wanted. Yes, tomorrow.
Yes,
Very well.
I will be around.
The problem is,
It's all coming apart, isn't it? Bit by bit. Is everything we've done for these last 6 months been for nothing?
Possibly.
Clearly. Look at him.
I certainly hope not. There's nowhere really for me to go. I'm too old to travel. I'd never make it.
Ishmaelos is not responding to anyone. The dwarves, even though they lie, are going to lie, are busy fighting what is described to me as a losing war against these orcs. Creatures that they've never seen before. The only thing I can think of is raising enough coin to get enough mercenaries from Grovia. But even
then we owe someone money and the country.
Well, here's the kicker, Captain. If Lord Godfrey is serious, if he really is going back west, and he really is going to attempt to make it look, not even look, if he's really going back, that's treason, and you know that. Which means the entirety of the west will be cut off to us. Which means all of the resources we get from the west and our route to Gravia is all cut off. We have what remains of the eastern houses, a couple nobles that are from smaller houses with a few thousand troops, and that's it. Perhaps I could have done something if I wasn't locked up by those fucking nobles.
As you right, offering command advice to them would have been invaluable, sir.
My biggest hope is that Lord Godfrey would stay in the fight for as long as he could. I know that he's not a fan of Gavis. King Gavis. But he's always been loyal to House Harwin. For him to have turned like this, to leave, they must be doing something that even he could not stomach.
It happened so fast, so we dropped off the envoy and his people, and about 10 minutes later, Lord Godfrey and his men stormed out. I doubt there was even any discussion.
The problem is, I don't know how loyal his house has been for a long time, but that's a conversation for someone else. The point is, now there's a power vacuum, and we don't have the men necessary to fill it. Unless one of the western houses steps up and decides to fill this gap, the war is going to be on the downfall. As you already know, most of House Godfrey's men makes up the center flank. If he's dispatched a rider there, the entirety of Badaria is about to fall. Ambershire will be left undefended.
This is schematic for a. I'll be given one to all goes well.
And with that flank down, the others can fall quickly.
We are lucky that Lord Cornwall has been gracious enough to help hold.
You're sure you won't speak with him?
But the problem is
Go on.
Ambershire.
No,
She's right there,
never mind. Don't need to.
And most of Badaria as well. Lord Commander Rallet is there with troops loyal to the House Harwin, and Lord Commander Merrigan is there with his men from Dunstead. But I don't know where Lord Commander Merrigan stands.
I hope he stays loyal.
Here are the guards.
Send him a message that we're severely in trouble.
I don't know if Daria's getting executed or if he's just being in prison.
I'm going to be. This is the predicament I was talking about.
Killed too many fucking people. Too many of the wrong fucking people.
We'll talk about this later.
I don't see him up there. It'll be a cold day.
Perhaps you can hold me back.
Here's, I guess, how do you say, the butcher. This is Baylor.
What's that?
Here's
We're gonna go get started. The problem is
very nice meat.
need to make sure.
Lady says you got nice meat.
I can go get them.
You should try it. It's like very nice.
What is he
fresh as well.
the latest special?
The local stonemasons was nice.
No, that's Kyler. He used to work at the forge, but now the forge is like gone. Right. I think they're rebuilding the forge, are they not?
If you're headed for the lake, that would be easy.
Well, at this point,
That's the point. I'm not sure if it's going to be a thing.
Well, I don't know. If it's finished, that'd be nice. I could order things. I don't need a lock at least. But I
do.
I'm sure folks could use armor weapons in a time like this, eh? Everyone can do that, I'm probably sure you've seen it before, but like outside of it is benches, it's kind of just where everyone is most of the time. Like,
Pardon me, Mr. Balo.
They're looking for entertainment.
Where you going? Yes.
They're pretty much just all right.
What can 10 copper get me and my brother by way of
I tend to
food?
make it myself.
Single unit of meat.
All of them leaving along with Godfrey and his son.
Oh, damn.
It's a bit rough.
That's the best we can do.
You have business.
Brother, you have the coin.
Big guy. That guy's playing flat. Slapped your ass.
A moment.
Alright.
On the move again, huh, Hag?
Not without the other two. Eli still over at the Iron Walls, and
I suspect we'll see a lot of elves and dwarves.
I haven't seen Morgan for 3 days.
Fucking hell.
She's been off busy.
This brings out a whole ass chicken. It's 2 units worth, but just present it.
What do you think, Aya? What do you think about all this?
We don't know exactly what's happening.
Gone
but
soon enough.
Private.
I don't know.
How you doing?
Even if it isn't them giving up Adwick, the fact that Godfrey's gone back west means that there's no center line. Means Adwick's gonna fall
That
anyway.
means a lot more than that.
Yeah.
You're lying to say
Means
if I
a
wasn't
lot
a
more than that.
thief of the situation.
Adwick is doomed to fall
Understandable,
because, well,
aye. That was quite the,
if it's
the
true,
ruckus.
to say the least, Gavus has sold out. It means the Empire will populate
I
Adwick.
just came out of the
They will
barracks
move
there
in.
when
Yep.
the whole
Then they have a foothold
I
on
suppose
the
you would say
stronghold of
entourage
the
came
capital
by.
of Ireland.
So
The thing is, though, they only were in there for
Then,
like
one by
5
one,
minutes and then he left.
Ambershire and Oakenbuck will be surrounded, and Barley
oh,
will.
I see. Oh well, I was.
We don't know if that's what they mean by selling out. He might just mean selling out by the fact that he's talking to the Imperials. But what we do know is that Godfrey's gone,
already know what that means.
We have lots of House Godfrey. Oh boy.
Yeah, I never did meet the prince.
So.
Have either of you two ever seen him? Or the king now, I guess.
Gavis.
Do now? Do we just, if, well, our king.
Do you ever seem like the type to just give up?
Put down his sword.
Heard rumors that he's not exactly
As I hope you don't mind. me
trained in
saying
this. Well, trained is the wrong
showed his
word.
arse to the
He's
Empire.
inexperienced, I suppose.
That's a better way of putting it.
Does inexperienced mean coward?
Or do
I'm
you-
asking honestly because I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish I didn't answer for you. Lieutenant.
Yeah, it does.
Sergeant.
Got a bit of concerning news. I was just speaking to Estelle. Have you ever heard some people in that crowd just now?
Then maybe it's tight.
She showed them over to the boya, and apparently, from what I can understand from what she has
Time
said,
for what?
they are only looking for human-run businesses. They want to make
Start
sure all the
thinking about
businesses
where
are
my feet
human-run,
will take me next.
And by her words, they want to take care of the boy.
You're not the only one having those thoughts.
Mind you, I
Yeah,
can't really do anything right now.
Vestille wants to take
The
care
crowd.
of the buyer.
Morgan hasn't come back.
Yes.
Right.
Where did you get this
Can't do anything till she's back. The three of us can talk about what our next movie's.
I'll
She
sit here,
showed them to the
Baylor.
boy herself from what
One
she told
thought
me.
keeps ringing out.
Sorry
in my
about
mind.
earlier.
The difference that 800 men would have made in the
Fine,
defense of Redford.
I understand your frustration.
Suppose I'll follow you along.
I suppose this only compounds things, doesn't it? Or maybe it simplifies things. I'm not exactly sure what the overall nature courier work is. And all that, what that courier work brings you these days.
To and fro. Looking for packages, finding prize bucks, etc., etc.
If the rumors are true, what are we gonna do?
Prize bucks.
Well, my best bet might be to leave.
But Gradius borders are closing soon.
Soon, but
I really got left, Kate. So I've had it.
Like, I understand that, like, some people will have issues with other races, like, but when they're just
Right the back.
very against
Warm
the
it up.
other
Yep.
race,
Nope.
isn't a human.
Air right. On the sides.
dirty and whatnot, then
That cream. That sugar.
That cream. Flavor. Pure vanilla.
Sugar. Vanilla.
You know a cloaked lady that comes into town?
Out of character, real quick, is it in common?